Hello there!
Happy Monday!
Yeah,
It's raining.
even though it's a bit dismal.
It's raining.
It's brightened up a bit since.
But it's Happy Monday.
Yes.
Well, I've finished. Finally finished. I haven't even tried it on because I don't know whether to even risk it, because once I've worn it then I can't sell it, you see. So with it having the 51% wool in it, I'm just a bit doubtful. And also it doesn't look that big. But the trouble is, you see, I've made it for me with short arms, so if anybody, if I was to sell it, I would have to say it had short arms.
Well, they look in proportion to
Yeah,
the garment
yeah,
itself.
the garment, yeah. But I have got, I mean, most people have got longer arms than me. I've got short arms. And also the fact it's like a drop shoulder. That means you don't need the arms as long, do you? I mean, I do like it, but I'm just a bit dubious about wearing it.
Yeah, you and your wool.
I've got a little bit of yarn left, so I might crochet like a collar.
Yeah.
Tie it round my neck and see how I do. Might look a bit odd walking down the house with this little collar thing, you know, but maybe that will be, if I can wear that.
Well,
yeah, but it's my arms as well.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing something like this, do you like it?
Very nice.
Christina ironed it for me. I've had it ages. But when it arrived, it was like all screwed up, and, you know. So Christina ironed it, so I can actually wear it.
Looks very nice.
She'll probably complain if I wash it again.
Yeah.
And it needs ironing again. Why do I buy things that need ironing?
I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I.
Mind you, it happens to us all, doesn't it?
Because I'm...
I usually look at something and think, will it come out of the dryer straightish?
Yeah.
But I do have to iron.
I do, and I don't. It's killing. I rang up about me back, and the lady said, "Oh, you're on the list." She said, "But we take them in chronological order, and there's a lot of people in front of you, so it could be 4 to 5 weeks." So when I told my GP,
It's better than 4 to 5 months.
yeah, that's when I said to my GP. He said, "I thought you were going to say 4 to 5 months then, because that's what people have been telling me." I went, "Oh, thanks." Well, we should have put the video on earlier because we were talking about dollies. Sue's got a fabulous doll, haven't you? Absolutely gorgeous. Like an American girl doll. So I said, "Oh, I've got one of those, but it's up the pantry." Well, Sue was practically on her hands and knees in the pantry. She was bent over all my boxes, weren't you?
Yeah.
Her little body was sticking up in the air. It was so funny. Anyway, this was the one that I'd bought, thinking that it would be like an American girl, because they're so expensive, aren't they, when you want to make them just for making clothes. But she turned out to be a lot slimmer.
Yeah, she is slimmer.
She's actually like a rosebud, so if I made clothes for her, they wouldn't fit the American
She
doll.
is the same
She's
height,
the same height.
but she's a lot slimmer.
But she's a lot slimmer. Now we're going to see the gorgeous doll.
Well, I bought this supposedly for a Christmas present for my youngest grandchild. And the more I looked at it, the more I thought, no. So I've kept it for clothes making purposes, which she's modelling at the moment.
She's got the most beautiful hair, but
yeah,
her granddaughter wants to brush everything.
So
yeah, and
there
she's
she
gorgeous.
is.
But you see, can you see the difference? She's a similar height. No, she's a little bit taller.
only a little bit.
Taller.
Mind you, that could.
No, she is taller.
Yeah, just slightly.
But she's got different length arms and different length everything, so I couldn't use this for...
Yeah, because this isn't an American girl, this is a designer friend.
Oh yeah, I want her shoes,
For shiny shoes.
Shiny shoes, I want a pair of them.
But I finally finished the waistcoaty thing.
Yeah.
For
the
I was
doll, not for
making
you.
for the doll.
Not for you.
I've not finished mine yet.
No.
But it sort of inspired me, because I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh, well, it doesn't half look bad.
Yeah, it looks...
So it's
I love that.
knit to, purl
face.
to, rib.
Yeah. The face
I'll
and the
have to-
hair on that doll.
I know. I'll have to shift the hair so you can see how it goes at the back.
See, already she's losing her hair. That's before anybody's combed it.
It goes round and you just add a back bit on.
Yeah.
Sorry, doll. Hanging her up by her
Oh, she's so gorgeous, isn't she?
She is.
No, don't give her your granddaughter. She'll
No.
wreck her in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So this is the one. Is the model for the clothes that get to go to the granddaughter. I did actually.
Do you think she'll notice if I put this in her box before she goes
I
home?
made another one, sort of my own design, but it turned out a bit small. But that'll fit Blueberry the rabbit.
Oh right, I was going to say it'll fit this. Naked,
It probably would
this
fit.
naked. But you
But-
see, I'm not making any clothes for this now because what's the point? She might finish up with my great grandniece, not my
Yeah.
great grandniece, my grandniece. Keep calling her my great grandniece. She's not. She's my grandniece.
Right.
She's just about starting to get into dollies.
Right.
She was never a dolly person. She was, what she used to call them all, not people or something, but they were always animals, furry. She was more into stuffed
Yeah.
toys.
So I did that one, and that one's a bit small, but it will fit the rabbit.
Oh, not the real
So-
rabbit. The
Yeah.
rabbit.
Blueberry the rabbit.
So while Sue was up the pantry, she also found Sally doll. Now I bought this doll because my great granddaughters were into this doll. But before I could knit anything for her to give to them, because they had the proper, well, this is a
Yeah.
proper doll, but it's not obviously not a new one. They went off dolls.
Typical kids.
So now I've got a Sally doll with no clothes. But I could dress her and she could be my doll.
Oh, what are you like?
My mother used to throw all my dolls away. She was a nuisance. Sorry, Mum, but you were. If she thought I'd outgrown something, it went in the bin, you know?
Yeah.
Or it went wherever it went.
Well,
jumble
that's it. Well,
sale.
you know, when you're a kid, where do toys go?
Yeah, my mother used
Because
to
they just
fling
seem
them.
to disappear, don't they?
Yeah, my mother used to put them in the bin. And back in the day, we had one bin where everything went into it,
Yeah.
including carrots and onion peelings and everything. And so, you know, it wasn't exactly desirable to go looking.
No.
She'd put anything in the bin. Still, that's just my mother for you.
Oh. But I'm sort of picking up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, my crochet and everything. I've not done too much more at my Risa robe, whatever you want to call it, my Doris Chan.
Yeah.
But we're getting a bit
Getting a bit
more on
further
the
down.
length. And if I just set 2, I'm sure I could have it finished.
Are you going to put short sleeves or no sleeves?
Do you know,
or-
I don't know. I'd had this sort of, it has an edging,
Yeah.
and I was thinking of swapping the edging
Mm-hmm.
and making it more, you know, for me. But I'm just going to get the length and see
Yeah.
how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But I just love the colour.
Mm.
I really do love that sort of teal bluey colour, turquoise, whatever teal it is actually.
Uh-huh.
So,
I call that
There's-
teal
yeah.
or dark kingfisher.
Yes! Kingfisher's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of kingfishers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I've
So-
seen that many, but when I was a kiddie and I lived in Wales,
But
we were near a river and we used to see
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
last week we were talking Tunisian, weren't we?
Yeah. I
And you
found the
said-
Tunisian book. It's upstairs by the
All
way.
right. And we were saying, oh, have you done any more at that one that you were doing?
Yes, you were doing a shawl, weren't you? Shawl, scarf,
Well-
scarf.
A scarf? Well, no, I haven't, but I got it out and I thought, oh, can I still remember how to do it? As you do. And I did a couple of rows and thought, oh yeah, so that's another one to,
Finish off. Yeah.
you know, keep going with.
Mm.
I might make it just into a cowl, and then it's finished and it gives me a bit more.
Yeah, just to go around your neck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's fashionable not to have them so big now, isn't it?
yeah.
You know, to just have
So-
them that go around your
Yeah.
neck rather than everything.
So I might do that.
Yeah, no, when I was looking for a certain pattern, and you know how it is when you've got a lot of patterns. Well, you may not do, but I have a lot of patterns.
Yeah.
And I knew I had this pattern, and could I find it? No, I couldn't. But I did find your Tunisian crochet stitch book,
All right.
but it's upstairs.
Right. So while we're, you know,
Hmm.
we were talking Tunisian last week, and oh my giddy aunt, what have we got here? I was saying I like the entrelac.
Yeah.
Well, it's not mega easy to get your head round it.
Mhm.
But I'm trying. So I chose some maple.
Yeah.
And I'm only doing it on a normal crochet hook because it's only 7 stitches.
Yeah, you can do them on a...
So...
Yeah, you don't need a Tunisian
No.
hook for that. I find Tunisian hooks too long if you want to do something small.
But you've got to, you know, do a row and then go back to the start of the other row because otherwise you can't turn it over.
Yeah, I've done that in knitting.
Yeah.
Done that stitch in knitting and made a little baby cardigan.
I'm loving the way it's coming out. Yeah.
What's that going to be, a cowl? Or?
I have no idea. It was, let's see if I can do it.
Was that the colour you were wondering if there was any more?
Yeah.
You'll have to have a look in my maple box. I don't know.
And then it was like...
It does look familiar, you know. But I don't know whether I've got any of it
I put it down. And then it were like, oh.
Where do I start?
Which bit do I start on now?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Should leave your hook stuck in.
I think it's that one.
Yeah.
There and go that way across.
Yeah. And
then start again on the, because it's 4 squares, 3 squares, 4 squares, 3, 4, 3.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that if I get just a little bit of length to it,
yeah,
I can block it out so it's pointy on the edge. Maybe go around it
with a bit of
crochet.
Yeah, a bit of single crochet or something.
Yeah. But I'm just loving the way it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a baby jacket in knitting like that once.
Yeah.
And it drove me nuts. But
well, I keep thinking, which bit do I start? And then, because I'm new to it, I'm thinking, oh right, I know I shouldn't have done that because it's leaving them holes. And then I'm thinking, well, I could say they're a design feature. But
that's Doris Chan's favourite word. When you go wrong, it's a design feature.
So I'll just have to...
Yeah, see how you go on.
See how it goes.
Yeah, well if you go upstairs to see if I've got another ball of that, then... I can't remember whether I used it or whether I still got any. Right. Or whether I didn't buy that colour. Because I bought so many colours, didn't I?
Yeah. What did I do with that other bit? Oh, it's there, attached to...
Yeah.
That was an attempt at sort of casting on.
Yeah.
If you would, getting the squares. There's obviously a twist in that somewhere. Oh, that's it. But it's a pain because it's all curling up when you're thinking, all right, where do I start now? What do I do now?
This is why we have to do a lot of practicing.
Yeah. So I'm practicing the entrelac. Tunisian.
Tunisian?
Yeah. So I'll put that in my Tunisian bag.
You have bags for different purposes.
Yeah.
I just have a great big jumbly mess, don't I?
I know, but it's sort of... That blue Tunisian has been in this since I started it because it was like, that's... You know, they were gift bags.
Yeah. I have loads of project bags, but they're actually... I only really ever have about 2 projects.
Find me on the knitting needle.
She thought she'd left it at home.
Yeah.
She thought you'd left it at home, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, this was the bag I took with me when I was making that little waistcoat for Doll.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was the yarn. Flash by King Cole.
That's nice colours.
It is. Well, I got it because I thought, oh, a small child will like that. Small child does, which is a bit of a bonus.
Yeah, I like that colour.
Yeah, so it's just like...
The size of a knitting needle stuck in it, but it's a flag.
It's a Tunisian hook, actually, because I am not a confident knitter.
Yeah.
But I'd crocheted that little vesty thing.
Yeah.
And I started crocheting like a rib round it, and I thought, no, this isn't right. It's too big and thick and heavy. So I thought, oh, I'll...
Yeah. I used to combine knit and
But I
crochet together.
couldn't get going on picking up
Yeah.
the knit stitches, you know, brain fog. I thought, how do you do this?
Yeah.
And I finished up. I just did a pick up row of Tunisian.
Yeah.
And then knit it from the Tunisian hook onto the needle.
Yeah.
And then I was off there.
It's like combination. I mean, if I ever made myself anything in Tunisian, as in a garment, I think I would knit the rib.
Yeah.
I used to do that with a lot of crochet patterns. It used to be a kind of a fashion years back that you crocheted the bodywork with something and then you put a knitted rib around it. I've got I haven't got them now, but I did have quite a few garments that I made where you crochet the body and then you do the knitted the borders. Yeah, but I am actually knitting at the moment. I think I told you, didn't I?
It's really nice too.
The saga of my great niece, who had decided just before Christmas that Anna wore pink. She's only 3, I think, and they had to hurriedly make her something because everything they could buy for Anna, of course, was blue.
Yeah.
And then the Christmas Eve, she decided that Anna was blue, which was a bit awkward because Mummy Christmas had already sewn her a dress. Anyway, she'd also made her a bolero in this fluffy stuff in pink. So my niece said, if you want to make her something, make her one in blue. Although I'm getting the right...
It looks lovely.
I bought the pattern. I ordered from Purple Linda, you know, Charlotte's favourite shop. And I got this pattern. But what I'm actually doing is I'm doing this one, but with the short sleeves of that one, because princesses apparently have short sleeves.
Right on.
You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't, but
princesses apparently have short
yes.
sleeves. So this is what I'm doing, but the pattern goes from 20 to 30 inch. Now my niece is only tiny, but I don't know whether it was me. Did I bring the wool with me? Oh, I did. I sat on it.
I don't know, are you? You might not have brought it.
No, I didn't bring it. Anyway, it is the King Cole tinsel. King Cole chunky tinsel it is.
Yeah.
And I did the front and I thought, gosh, it
brilliant.
Looks tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. So I went on to the 28 inch for this, and it still looks tiny, but it's got so much stretch. So much stretch.
It has. It's
really got. Look at that. So I'm sure it's going to grow. Although it looks so tiny, but it's got loads of stretch.
Still be wearing it when she's 18.
I don't think she'll be into Princess Anna. And I've got lots more colours of this upstairs. Well, not this tinsel. Just got eyelash.
Got loads of eyelash, yeah, so...
And I was looking up what... no, this is Elsa, isn't it? Yeah. I was looking at what Princess Anna wears, and she wears like a sort of maroony colour. But she wears a cape, not a bolero. But I don't think that she's that with it, that she would notice it. If I can find maroon. I don't think I've got maroon, actually. I think I've got purple. But maybe purple will pass for a little girl.
Well...
to make her a little princess bolero in another colour. But it's so soft. I thought with having
lovely.
tinsel...
It looks like fabric, doesn't it?
I thought with having tinsel in it, it would be a bit rougher, but it isn't. It's absolutely lovely. So this is King Cole chunky tinsel with a bit of shiny lurex, although you can't see much of the shiny lurex. But, I mean, I've got mine from Purple Linda, but that's just...
I'm going to have to...
Another shop would probably sell it as well.
Bite the bullet and maybe for next winter.
Knit something.
Knit something for small child.
Yeah.
Because small child would kill for that.
Yeah, you see, I don't think my great-grandchildren would, you know. I don't know them. I don't know the taste. If they would like one, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, my television arrived. It came on Friday, and I mean, we were in, didn't ring the doorbell or anything, and it's a good job we were in because he just put it in the porch and went and disappeared.
God, you'd think with something like that.
Yeah, great. Well, it's not a great big television compared to what other people have got, but it's bigger than the one I've got. It's a 40-inch TV, which is quite big because I've not got a big house.
No.
But I wanted one that I could actually read the subtitles.
Well, that's it, and to put your computer through it as well.
Yeah.
You know, what do they call them? Smart TVs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a smart TV, so it's got on the things like the YouTubers I want. Because I told you I fell out with when Amazon stopped talking to Fire Stick and they stopped doing all this, whatever it is. And I couldn't watch my YouTube, and I like to sit in a nice comfy chair and watch.
Yeah.
I mean, my other little TV would work. I wouldn't mind it going in here if I can get the other little TV, because that's got a side slide for discs.
Right, so you could...
So I could like watch my tutorial. I've got tutorial for Tunisian. Do you remember? We watched it once a year.
Yeah, we started watching it, didn't we?
I've got that somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and I could watch any DVDs and things, you know, in here. Because I do like this room. It's a nice room.
Yeah.
Well, it will be when I get straight. My idea was to take the knitting machine. You can't see them behind you.
Yeah.
Our knitting machines, which I wanted to take and put upstairs, but the craft room just isn't big enough.
No.
So, it's plan B, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
I'd put them in the garage, but it's so cold.
Yeah. It's not a good idea, really.
And they would probably go damp, and they would probably
seize up.
I need a conservatory. I'm not content with a decking, I want a conservatory. But I really would like to get back into just doing it. I don't mean to do it all the time.
No,
but just to do a little bit
yeah,
of knitting on the machine, because I haven't done it for so long. And I know if I was to sell my machines, I'd get peanuts.
Yeah.
You know. What they cost when they're new. They just, I mean, I've got for that one there, I've got every gizmo, gadget, you name it. I bought it, I've got all the books, I've got all the manuals. And you'd sell it for what, about 100 quid if you were lucky, you know?
Yeah.
So no, I'd rather keep it for the sake of that.
Yeah.
But I would like to go back and relearn how to do the lace again.
Yeah.
You know, the fine lace it does, it's like 3-ply and 4-ply lace. Does that no trouble with that. So I'd love to know how to do that again. You know, you could make some really pretty tops or cardigans and things with fine lace. I mean, we do need a cardigan in the summer, but, you know, it would be nice to have a thin cardigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the summer? What's summer?
Sue with the drapey shawls and things like that. It'd be nice to do. Because I've done them in triangular on the machine, because you start little. And then you increase out to...
Do you know, I was tidying...
full width, then you go back out.
You know,
the
bit of the garage where I have my yarn stash. And I thought, you know, thinking, oh, what's in this bag here? Oh, what's in this bag here? And I found some of the stuff from years ago when we did those craft fairs up at...
Oh, yeah.
You know...
We went to
thingy
didn't we? We went to Presswich, didn't we? We had it in the...
and I found, you know, those sort of shawlette things that we did. You started on the machine and you just increased every few rows, didn't you?
Yeah. Till you
and then I crocheted round the edging.
Yeah.
And I thought, flipping heck.
And you did it to a load of dishcloths as well, didn't you? Did you still
Yeah,
you did.
do you know, I've not a clue. I didn't find them. I just found...
You did, didn't you? You did sets of dishcloths and tied them up with a ribbon, didn't you?
Yeah.
See the things we do.
I know.
I need to go through my boxes upstairs, because when I look at my Etsy shop, it doesn't have that much on it. And when I look at my boxes upstairs, I'm thinking, I've got 4 big boxes of stuff here made up. So there must be more. I know there's some things that have never got onto Etsy yet, like this cardigan and that cardigan and all that pile on the knitting machine. Because we haven't had a nice day to take photos.
That's it, it's taking the photos and making them look.
Yeah. I mean, the other day it was nice, but I was going out with me niece. We were going food shopping.
Yeah.
And then by the time I'd put the food away and done 1 or 2, because my back hurts, but I'm not going into that. And the day had gone and the dark had come. And then the other day, what happened? Oh, I overslept. Well, it was Sunday.
Well, it's Sunday. Why not?
It was Sunday. I knew nobody was coming, so I thought...
Sunday is a day of rest.
Sunday's a day of rest. It wasn't for me because I was doing some washing of bits and pieces, but apart from that, it was a day of rest. The one thing I like to keep on top of is my washing. The hoovering and things like that can go hang, but I like to keep me on top of the washing because I don't like dirty washing hanging about.
No.
Even if it's in a clothes basket. I don't know why I've got this thing. I don't like dirty clothes around the house that they've got to be washed. I don't mind if they're in a pile when they're clean, so it might look very untidy, but I know they're clean.
Yeah.
And another thing that my pet hate is clothes on the floor. I don't like clothes on the floor. No. Even if they're my dirty clothes I've just thrown down, I have to move them and put them downstairs in the washing machine or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've got this thing. I think it was when Ariane was a teenager, used to drive me potty.
Yeah,
Because
they
step out of everything, don't they, and just walk off. So there's like the jeans with their underpants inside, isn't there?
And socks at bottom.
Yeah, when they've just stepped out of like a whole person's just stepped out of it. And then the t-shirts are always inside out, aren't they?
Yeah.
You always pull them over the head, they're always inside out.
Yeah.
My washing machine turns everything inside out, do you know?
Does it?
Yeah. When I put my dresses in and things like that to wash, when I come to pull them out, they're always inside out. I don't know what my washer does.
No, well, the thing is, put them in.
Inside out.
Inside out. See if they turn round.
See if they turn round.
That's your mission this week.
My mission this week is to tidy up the front room. Sue's taken all my snowflake things off the windows, them are off. And Christina took my Christmas tree down.
What's she like at all?
Yeah, and she did some ironing for me, thank you Christina. I haven't put any more in. But I am wearing my dress that you did iron for me. Yeah, I need to go through the wardrobe badly because I should work on the principle one in, one out. And I haven't been doing that, so there's been like
Which one
about
of us does?
12 things have gone in and nothing.
Which one of us does?
Nothing has come out. So my wardrobe is like, and it's just silly because they need ironing again when
Yeah,
they
but
come
the
out.
thing is, you keep going back to the same things, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I remember somebody saying, your wardrobe, you wear 20% of your stuff 80% of the time.
Yeah. But then every now and again you go through and you think, why have I not worn this?
Yeah.
This is lovely. Or but I'll accidentally put two things together that I hadn't thought of putting together.
And you think, oh.
And you think, oh, they really go together, those. I must wear those more often. And then I'll wear those more often and then I'll go off them.
Yeah.
And then I'll go and think, But sometimes when you've ironed them or you've washed them and you put them on the rail ready to put them away, and you think, oh, that goes with that. Why didn't I think about that before? So I'm an accidental sort of dresser.
The accidental dress. I like that.
Yeah. When I was working, I was very on the ball because I always knew what the climate was going to be like inside work, you know. So I used to do my whole week's wardrobe and hang it on the rail.
Yeah.
You know, even with the tights and everything and the shoes underneath, I was so organised. But you see, you have a lot less time when you're working, so you haven't got time to start thinking. When you get up in the morning, you have your shower, you haven't got time to start rummaging in the wardrobe.
Yeah, that's it.
So I used to have all my outfits hanging, you know, ready. I mean, at work they used to say, oh, God, you're like a fashion parade, you come with something different every day. But I mean, when you work with the general public, you always want to make sure you're fresh, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be known as the stinky one on the end, you know. You know, the one that doesn't wash her hair.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, sometimes I think we overdo it. Because, for argument's sake, you know, you get up, you have a shower, you clean, you get dressed. Now, what is the point of putting it all in the wash?
You see, I do, more or less.
If it doesn't smell.
Yeah. I won't
You know, it's sort of like, I know I can wear the jeans another day.
Yeah. I might wear things twice, but they don't go back in the wardrobe in between.
Oh, no.
They hang on the outside.
Yeah.
And if I like wear it sort of like afternoon to night, and then I get changed and put my nightie on while I'm just knitting or poodling about, but I know nobody else is going to come. And you think, well, I've only had it on about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Now I will wear that again, yeah.
Well, but so many people just is this, you know, take it off, was it in the washer, and sometimes you don't need to, and it does make your clothes last a little bit longer.
Yeah, because if you put clean underwear on, that's the main thing, isn't it? Because that goes next to your body, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm a demon for not wearing things twice. I make work.
Yeah.
My ex-husband used to say he didn't know whether we were the cleanest family on the street or the dirtiest by the amount of washing I did. He used to say, "Where's my trousers? Oh, I've washed them." And "Where's my t-shirt?" I said, "I've washed them, you had a stain on it." Oh, for goodness sake. Mind if you'd have seen what I had on yesterday, you would think I was training to eat. Because it was like splod, and I was like, oh. Wipe it off.
You have days like that, don't you?
Everything went down the front.
Why? And it's white top.
Oh, my son. Oh. My son is
just
fatal.
guaranteed.
He's fatal with a white top. He's fatal. He cannot go anywhere wearing a white top. He can have it on 5 minutes and he's... And I go, where did that come from? I've not eaten anything. Where did that come from? Of course, if he does eat anything, he's like me, straight down. We can't find our mouths in this family.
Hey, we're all good at that.
Well, yesterday I had clean on and I had porridge, so that went, and I thought, oh. So I gets the clean dishcloth and wipes it all off, so I thought that's okay. Then I decided I'd make homemade soup for me last night for me dinner thing. Can't take me anywhere. That's my dread. You know, when we go out for a meal or anything, I'm sort of like eating really slowly. I'm bending completely over the plate. I mean, my bust isn't that big, but it just seems to catch everything. I could do with having a party, having a bust.
We could do with the, you know, like those serviettes or a bib.
Yeah,
because I know sometimes if I have curry, I'll get a clean tea towel and put it.
I need one of those, you know, those plastic bibs that babies have that have a little shelf.
Yeah, that's going too far, Janet.
You know, so if I dribble anything, it just get caught in the shelf. But knowing me, to go past the shelf, it'll still land on me.
Well, it serves us right. You know, perfectly good dining table that
we
do use,
we
but
don't.
I guarantee if we're just having something light in front of the telly.
Yeah, I like that with my soup. I mean, with soup.
Yeah.
You know, you think, I don't need to sit at a table to eat soup.
Yeah, well, that we're wrong.
It was like, oh dear. And I've got some left for me tea tonight.
Oh, well, nice one.
And it actually turned out quite nice. A lot of my soups homemade soups turn out a bit bland. But this time I decided I'd get a red pepper and some celery, and that did the trick. As well as I had a veggie, you know those jelly veggie stock things?
Oh, right, yeah.
I had one of them in as well. So it did actually turn out quite nice.
Oh, I bought a celeriac.
Oh, I don't really care for it. A bit aniseedy, aren't they?
Celery-ish. Yeah,
Well, what's the one that tastes like aniseed?
Fennel.
Ah, that's the one I don't like.
Well, you know what a celeriac looks like? It looks like some monster out of you know, Harry Potter or something.
I never know what bit you're supposed to eat with it.
Well, I think you just sort of trim it all off, peel it and then cook it, because I really fancy making celeriac soup.
Yeah.
Mary Berry did it on, was it last Saturday?
I don't know, I don't watch it.
It was Mary Berry every day, it was on the telly, it was on Beeb. About dinner time on Saturday.
What was she doing? Cooking as usual, yeah?
Yeah, and she made this celeriac soup and I thought, do you know what, that sounds lovely. I'm going to have a do.
I love leek and potato soup.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to put some seasoning in it because it's a bit bland, isn't it? And it also looks like wallpaper paste when you made it, but it's very tasty.
Good old pea and ham.
Oh, I love pea and ham, but...
Pea and ham.
I love pea and ham soup. I haven't made it because I made it years and years ago and my ham was very salty even though I boiled it and poured the water off as you're supposed to
Yeah.
do. But I must have got a salty bit of ham and it kind of put me off. But I love pear abs. Good old rib stickers.
Yeah.
That's what we used to call
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Stews and everything that we have up here in Lancashire are always rib stickers. That otherwise they stick to your insides and keep you nice and cosy warm, don't they? They're always thick. We don't make runny soups, you know, like
God,
consomme
no.
and things like that. No, we don't do that.
No.
Our soups don't fall off the spoon. You can turn the spoon upside down.
Maybe it'll drip.
Don't like runny soups. Runny soups.
No, I like a proper thick soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to make leek and potato soup a lot when I was working. And they always used to say, I used to take some in a thing to warm up in the microwave and, you know, a bit of crusty bread. And they used to say to me, what are you eating? It looks vile. And I said, it's leek and potato soup. I said, and it tastes lovely, you know.
Yeah.
Lots of pepper. Has to have lots of pepper.
Yeah.
But it does look rather disgusting. It does look like wallpaper based. But I've got a soup maker, you know, those little, where you press it. It's 28 minutes, I think, if you want chunky soup. And then it has a zapper. First of all, I made smooth soup, and it was too runny, you know, it was just like, there was no
band to it.
Yeah, no band, that's the word I was looking for, no band to it. So then I make chunky soup, but what I do is I look inside, and then there's like a whizzer thing. So you can set the whizzer to just chop it up a little bit. So I chop it up a little bit.
Yeah,
keep having a look at it.
I like soup. Sometimes if you do like a veg soup, do you remember, do you know them as pot herbs from market?
Oh, yeah.
Chopped up like carrots, swede, cabbage.
Yeah.
All sorts of bits and pieces. And I boil it up, and of course that obviously is quite thin.
Yeah.
But I found if I blended half of it.
Yeah.
And then
put it back together.
You got a bit of
I missed
crunch,
that.
but you got the best.
I got a soup mix
texture
from the supermarket, but it was really only like carrots and swedes and something else, so it was just like orangey.
Yeah.
Whereas when you used to get them others, used to be green cabbage and everything, didn't they? They used to be really good, but they don't sell that in the supermarket.
No, they don't. You've got to, you know. It's generally a market thing, isn't it? Yeah, small.
It looks like something you'd feed the rabbit with, doesn't
it,
really? But the gerbil.
Yeah, but it's damn good soup.
It does. I like making soup with chicken bones, though.
Yeah.
You know, when you've had a chicken and there's still a little bit of meat left on it, but you can't be bothered with it. And I like to boil it up and put vegetables in and make chicken soup. Ooh. My mum used to do that all the time. We used to have a chicken at the weekend. Oh dear. Sue's caught me cough ball. Oh dear.
Wrong way. Inhaled me tea.
Well, that just woke you all up. That woke you all up, didn't it?
Oh. Right.
Why are you red?
Brain to mouth. Deal with it. Nose keep out the way.
That's what I usually do. It's usually me that does that. But I don't think I've done it on camera. Oh, yeah, I did it on camera one time. Because somebody said I scared them to death.
No.
My worst thing is cold drinks. I do that more with a cold drink.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's too... like a cordial. I don't know whether it's too thin. Our Ian used to say that when he was a little baby, that he didn't want water because it was too thin.
Bless.
And I don't know why, but if you put cordial in it, it wasn't too thin. But he would cough, splutter, choke if I gave him just water. Yeah. He never drank water when he was little. Not because he wouldn't drink water, it just used to make him choke. I don't know why. It's too thin, he kept saying. It's too thin. Milk, cordial, anything like that. Tea.
Yeah.
He used to be a little tea belly, which he doesn't drink tea now, but he was a right little tea belly when he was little. But nobody made tea like Grandma, you see, you know. I must admit I'm a lousy tea maker. Sue goes and makes her own now, she's not daft. She doesn't have to put with my awful tea. I think I've told you before, when I worked in the bank, the under manager took me down the stairs to the kitchen bit and said, I want to see what you do with this tea. Because we had a big teapot and everything, because there was a lot of us. And he said, boil this, rinse it down in hot water. Yeah, put the tea bags in, let it steep for so many minutes. And I did it, and he kept. Then we poured it all out. We had to take it up on a tray, you know. Really health and safety, didn't it? Walking up these rickety steps with a tray full of tea. And then when we got to the top, and he said, "Oh," he said, "I've just stood by the side of her and seen her make it," he says, "and it still tastes its bloody awful." He says, "You're allowed to put the kettle on from now on." He said, "You're allowed to put the tea bags in." He said, "But please shout somebody else." But I mean, that was my. He said I was a failure at making tea. I'd only be 17 then, and he's carried on. I mean, my daughter-in-law, you see, "You never make me a drink." I said, "I don't make tea. I don't know how to make tea."
Oh no, I love my tea. I can do coffee.
No, I don't. I found a tea I like, licorice tea.
Really? Do you know, I've never been brave enough to try licorice tea.
Found a tea I don't like any kinds of tea, but I found a tea I like, licorice tea. It's nice. I will drink green tea, but only when I go to the Chinese.
I've got to look for lilac tea.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Apparently, it's good for diabetes.
Oh, is it?
It's sort of the article I read said it's sort of like metformin, but in a natural form.
Oh, lilac tea.
Lilac tea.
They probably have it at the health food store.
I'll have to make inquiries. I thought.
You'll have to. Let me know if it works on your other half.
I was thinking more for me because I'm going to be told off when I have to go and get a blood test.
Well, I've got to go in 2 weeks' time. I told you I went to my GP and he said, "Why have you come?" I said, "You sent for me." Did I? It's nice when you have confidence in your GP, isn't it? "Why have you come?" he says. I said, "You told me to come back after because you changed all my medications." "Oh, did I?" I mean, I know they see hundreds of people, but you would think you would have looked at me notes, wouldn't you, and said, "What's you come for?"
Yeah.
And you have to tell them what you've come for because they've sent for you. And even then he didn't know. He said, "Well, your blood tests were in October." I said, "Yeah, I've been waiting to try and see you since then." He said, "What?" I said, "This is the first appointment I managed to get." I said, "Since October." "You're joking?" I said, "No, I don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning." And that's the time you've got to ring up for appointments. They don't seem to have any bookable appointments. You have to ring up 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you happen to overlay, which I do all the time, ring up at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, they've all gone.
So if you came out from seeing your doctor and he said, "I want to see you, in a couple of weeks,"
No, I can't book it.
Could you not go to reception then and say...
They say ring up on the day. There's no bookable appointments.
That's daft.
Yeah, you can get an audience with the Pope easily, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he says, "Well, the blood tests were in October." I'm like, "Yeah, so?" "Why don't you be more available?"
Yeah.
Hey, I actually went though on Friday. There was actually people sitting on all of the chairs.
Well, flipping heck.
I mean, we're supposed to have about 6 or 7 doctors in our surgery. And whenever I go, there's always about 2 people sitting on the chairs. And I think, how come they've got no appointments when there's nobody here waiting? But there was, it was full. Oh, and there was autistic, teenager or whatever he was there. And this poor bloke's deaf and he's trying to tell the receptionist what he was trying to tell her. And this boy's going, "Whee!" You know, they do. And I'm thinking, it wasn't his fault. I mean, you know. And this bloke's saying, "Sorry, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?" Poor bloke was struggling. He was obviously deaf, struggling to hear what she was saying. And every time she spoke to him, this lad was going, "Whoo!" You know. It was like he was timing it. And I thought,
They just have a knack, don't they?
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. I mean, you know, he's handicapped, you know. He wasn't doing it on purpose, but I could see this old bloke was getting a bit, really feeling a bit like nancy, you know. "Stop doing that, kid. You know, let me just speak to the receptionist." And the bloke that was with him kept saying, "Yes, we can hear you, Simon, we can hear you. It's nice of you to communicate," you know, and I'm thinking... Oh,
I must
dear.
admit, sometimes you do see some sights in a doctor's surgery.
Yeah. I saw my son's best friend when he was a kid. His mum and dad were there. So I came in and nodded aside, Eddie, hey, Gladys. And they didn't acknowledge me. So when I was going, I said, I'm Ian's mum. And she went, oh, she said, I just said to Eddie, she says, she know you, she's giving him the glad eye. I wasn't giving him the glad eye. I was just saying, oh, well, you do. She thought I was trying to cop off with her husband. When I got near her, she said, oh, of course I know, yeah, my eyes are not that good. She said, I didn't know who it was. I thought, well, you thought I was trying to flirt.
Yeah.
I mean, as if I would be flirting with her husband when she's sitting at the side of him.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's not a catch anyway.
What you like?
Oh, they'd have to be really handsome and a catch and loads of money to catch my eye these days. I'm more tempted by a dog than, or a cat, That's my idea of an ideal companion for the rest of my life, would be something with 4 paws.
Yeah.
Not anything with 2 legs that wears socks. No.
No.
I'm not washing any more socks. Unless they're mine.
No, I'd like a dog, but...
I would, but it's not
The
fair.
cat would never forgive me.
It's not fair. I had thought of being like a foster mum. For when a dog's had an operation or something that it wants nursing back to health before they can put it up for adoption.
Yeah.
I had thought of being a foster mum because then they wouldn't need walking.
Yeah, because some charities foster
Yeah.
the older dogs, don't they? We'll call it fostering, but...
Or the ones that are cats that have got kittens and they need looking after until the kittens are old enough to be adopted. Something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want a dog full time because I couldn't walk it. It's not right. It's not fair. Ariane said, well, you'd have to train it to walk to your scooter and that. I said, oh, I tried that with Buster. How the hell I'll ever run him over, I do not know. He'd cross right in front of me. Yeah. Or he'd go at the side of me and, I used to think, I'm going to run over his paws. Because it's heavy, the scooter's really heavy. And of course I won't even attempt it with Gigi.
We'll get a small one that you can sit on the footplate.
Yeah. Gigi likes to sit in my coat. Yeah. When I take Gigi out for a ride, he doesn't walk because I'm frightened of him, Yeah. He sits in like a dog carrier around my neck. Well, it's a baby carrier actually, but he sits in there. But he's so funny if it's a bit windy, he puts his head right his side. And he can't see anything, and then every now and again his little head will pop up. It's like, like kangaroos, like a marsupial when it comes up. One day we got caught in the rain. Oh my God, he was buried, absolutely, inside. He wasn't even wet. Yeah. He'd gone so far inside this. But it was a cloudburst and it just came absolutely from nowhere. And he was sitting there in his little carrier getting wet. But no, he didn't get wet. His head went down. Yeah, bless him. Then he burrowed. And then as he burrowed, the carrier shut, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Because it's got like things from around your neck, but then it closed up. So he was like completely dry inside this, moving about. So I was going down the road with this thing moving about inside the carrier. Oh dear. Oh, we do see life. We do. We do. We never set the time, did we? No. Have you been in the charity shops lately? Been buying anything? I haven't, no. No, neither have I. No, I've, tried to stay home and not spend and... Yeah, well, Kelly did. I don't think I have, no. Kelly did well. She found 2 pairs of trousers still with the tags on them. Yeah. And it was 2 for 1 that week. So she got 2 pairs of these like new trousers with the tags hanging on them. She got 2 pair. Oh, that's alright. I never find these things. No. She only ever finds them when she goes up to see her mum. Mum's in Bolton. And, right. But Berry is superb for charity shops. They've got so many. Excuse me, I'm going to scratch my legs itchy.